The Great Lakes are having a really tough go this morning. We got showers, we got storms, and unfortunately, the Fox Weather Alert Board is lit up this morning with warnings. So parts of the Midwest are unfortunately going to brace for severe weather again. We have a level 2 out of 5 threat, and this is also pushing into the Northeast. So heads up. We're off to a quiet start in the Northeast. That's where our headquarters here in Fox Weather are, but we're going to have a very busy finish to the day. So there's a look at the map for tomorrow, by the way.
You'll step out today. It's kind of warm and a little humid. You're like, oh, it's going to be a day like that, right?
Yes, it is going to feel like a severe weather day, which this, by the way, is Wednesday's outlook. If we can go ahead and switch to maps
tomorrow's
2.
my bad.
Oh, that is coming off of your map.
That is coming off mine.
Hey,
That's my bad.
It happens on a Tuesday. Don't worry about it. Craig's going to give you today's map. We'll get to tomorrow in just a moment. But first today, because we do have an upgrade for parts of the Midwest. We have a level 3 threat for today, where we are concerned about possibly seeing some tornadoes. I think the occurrence, the amount of what we see will be more limited, but unfortunately some of them could be rather strong.
Yeah, no kidding. And having said that, we also have the dry line to consider on the south, so it's a big area to watch today. We also have more in the way of you can see what's going on there. We also have more in the way of the Northeast also dealing with more of those scattered showers out there. We do have the chance for tornadoes as well, right? So tornadoes will be a big threat for us, especially over portions of Iowa. Iowa, you're in it again. We've got the chance for some hail. That's going to be a story for us as well. Madison, Dubuque, you could only see not only hail, but there's level 3 out of 4 for those large hailstones. That'll be the concern there. With this morning, we do have some of those scattered showers and thunderstorms. Here's a look at the radar here. Some of those have been intense as we go through the afternoon. Same story for us. In fact, this morning, a lot of the flash flood warnings have been coming out of places like Michigan. There's a piece of energy moving over lower Michigan today, this morning, and then that eventually starts to make it off to the Northeast. And take a look at what happens. Scattered showers that continue to move over portions of the Appalachians, Pennsylvania, New York, all of us through New England, same story.
Look at later tonight.
Yeah,
we have a second impulse that moves over the Great Lakes, and this is while we're sleeping tonight through early tomorrow morning. So you see similar areas that are being hit with only maybe 8 to 12 hours of a break. So we have to look at the flood component here as well. Looking at Chicago's forecast, it's going to be mild and windy this morning. You're going to feel that humidity playing into the severe weather that's possible later tonight. And a lot of these storms for Chicago will be after sunset tonight. Now, the southern part of this zone is quite expansive and a different trigger. This morning in Texas, it is quiet as crickets. And what's going to happen is later today, we're going to have a dry line set up, which is a division between this dry, dusty air from New Mexico and this warm, moist air from the Gulf. And that's going to cause these huge thunderstorms where hail will be a major component.
Yeah, no kidding. And having said that, once we get to Oklahoma and some of these storms cluster coming together, central Oklahoma, northern portions of Texas are under the threat for tornadoes. So when you look at the graphics and we look at SPC, these are two areas highlighted for the tornado threat, what we notice to the north, and then also over portions of Oklahoma. Oklahoma City right smack in the middle of it, and it is having the potential for EF2 or greater storms to pick up later this afternoon. There's the dry line you were talking about, front coming in behind it. Strong southerly flow, so the atmosphere just recharges instantly. That's what we've been dealing with the past couple of days. In fact, couple of weeks, really. Having said that, here's that dry, dusty air you were talking about coming off the plains of Colorado and New Mexico. In fact, we got fire concerns or, wildfire spread concerns with the winds coming through, but bumps into all of that humid, warm air right over portions of Texas and Oklahoma. And watch those little clusters pop up later this afternoon. And it's those little clusters that you'll watch closely. And then some of that turns into a heavy rain over portions of Missouri.
Then we set the stage for, yes, Wednesday, where severe weather is still a huge component. And yet again, it's the same spots, the southern plains, the Midwest. All of these areas will have to deal with back-to-back threats. So we're cycling through our cameras this morning, which for the most part were quiet, with exception of what's happening over the Great Lakes. That's that early morning trigger that we're still tracking. So tomorrow, I think, is going to be very similar, where we are waking up to the leftovers of whatever does develop later this afternoon and this evening. And then we reset for a Wednesday afternoon problem. You'll notice that it's the same spots that are underneath the outlook. It goes from Texas to the Midwest, but then we have this extension off into the Northeast. So it's important to note that this warm front feature, that can be a huge trigger, not only for widespread severe storms, but for tornadoes. We'll have to look out for that. I think for the Northeast, it's more of a strong wind component, which is very classic for Northeast severe
no
weather.
kidding, yeah.
But we have a lot of upper level support in this setup. So Wednesday does look to be another active day.
Yeah, having said that, just don't let your guard down yet again, because you know how this goes. We talked about the atmosphere recharging. That's certainly going to be the story yet again. Some of those morning storms, you'll watch to see how much cloud cover we have. How much does that limit the instability, if you will? Does it keep it a little stable a little bit longer?
And I think that's the key, is for a little bit longer.
Yeah.
With the amount of heat and humidity that we have at play, I think it's going to be hard to squash all severe thunderstorm activity. Sometimes we get into this setup where we have so much morning thunderstorms and morning cloud cover that we actually prevent severe weather from the afternoon. But we have dew points in the 60s all the way as far north as the I-80 corridor, and record-breaking highs pushing into the mid to upper 80s. It's going to be really hard to find something that is strong enough to squash that capability. So we'll see how things go tomorrow morning, where we have the morning thunderstorms. And that's, of course, important for playing out where we'll see development in the afternoon. But I think we'll still have enough oomph in the atmosphere to create afternoon storms.
Yeah, no kidding. And that comes in with a lot of rain, so we'll go over the flooding in just a moment. But look what's happening on the southern side into Oklahoma again. Didn't we just talk about Oklahoma City? This is going to be Wednesday, tomorrow, for the commute home. Extends all the way from Oklahoma into parts of Texas. You've got that same setup again, heavy rainfall over portions of Missouri, Arkansas. And so it's round upon round where we just get these through the overnight hours, and that will lead to some, in some cases, 1 to 2 inches of fresh rain, but it's the cumulative effect that we've been getting. But look at the Great Lakes. Man, they're getting slammed with a lot
and
of this.
And I would really watch that zone.
Yeah.
The orientation of that warm front, it's going to allow for thunderstorms to kind of train over the same spots, which is why we'll accumulate more rain, but also we'll have that flood potential. So looking out for Wednesday's maps, we're right at the beginning of the day. So again, we're getting those updates from the National Weather Service office. But look at the forecast for a place like Springfield, Missouri, very active as we work our way through Wednesday evening.